Right, so today we got a very special treat for you. Nothing to do with bodybuilding at all. One of the most requested things. Everyone's like, oh, we need more Wicket. So today is going to be a very Wicket-centric video. Oh, fuck me. We're going to give them a wash and a trim. So I've got all the kit out here. You've got a nice fresh t-shirt, yeah? Oh, yes, Wicket. So you're getting all excited about a fresh t-shirt. So I'll give him a bath, as he smells, and then we've got to give him a trim. So I cut my own hair and I cut the dog's hair because I'm multi-talented. So, right, let's give you a fucking wash, shall we? Probably. Oh, yes. Well, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Right, Wicket. I wonder how many animal cruelty comments we're going to get. If you think I'm being cruel to this animal, you're absolutely having a laugh. Right, sorry mate, I've got to wash your face. Sorry. I know you don't like it, I know you don't like it, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, well, you cut your own hair, you do your dog's hair, that's so, you know, that's difficult to do. It's just because I can't be asked to go to the groomers or the barber and pay for it. And I don't really like leaving my dog with people I don't know. Come here, come here. We will do some bodybuilding stuff today, but you guys kept asking, we want more Wicket, so this is all of the Wicket, 45, 50 minutes to do from wash to clip to finished. I actually got this specific hairdryer because it has a little cool button on it, so I don't burn him. Right, it's time to clip the beast. So what I'm going to do is I like what they would call, I guess we would call a puppy cut. So all of his all the black fur, I cut short. And then his legs, I will just give them a tidy up around his feet. Trim all his belly, because it gets quite itchy otherwise, so it's all bald. All here, tidy this up and just keep it out of his eyes and around off his ears. And that should be it. I don't want him to look too different, so. Right, let's get a clip in. Hope it isn't, I'm gonna go in with this. This is a pretty short, hope it's not too short. If it is too short, I fucked it, so it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty short. So on the top here, I do it really nice and short on the top. Just on this top bit. And then I'm going to change the attachment and go a little bit longer. You're bald, puppy, you're bald. Little bald boy. Kind of go, and also like, I like to go, same with cutting hair really, kind of going with, if you go with it rather than against the grain of the hair, your cut's different. So you can kind of almost get a fade if you go with the hair. So on the back here where I want it as short as I go against it, like here. And that gets it really, see how soft and, right, you can't fucking see how soft it is, but I'm telling you it's soft. And then, so you see where it's a bit longer here? If you cut down into that, it kind of blends in a little bit more. See? So if I were to cut up, it'd be much shorter, or here. So I kind of want the top, it's kind of more for his comfort, his whole body very short, because I think it gets him quite hot. He likes wearing his clothes. He does. And then keep all of his legs and his head long. He seems to be the best way to keep him clean as well. Good boy, such a good boy. I suppose probably people are like, how did you learn how to do this? YouTube. Or well, or you're saying, what the fuck are you doing to your dog? You're ruining him. He loves it.
He's so got a hate.
Because he's the best dog on earth, that's why. Literally is the greatest dog ever. I'm not biased. I bought him because he's the best dog ever. Isn't that right, Wicket? The person that had him before me, I bought him when he was a puppy. In fact, I'll tell you the story about how I bought him. I did the California show in 2018. That one, the one that nearly killed me. And I got home, literally got off the plane, went home, went straight onto the internet. I thought, I just want a dog. And I just went on one little website, just quickly, just to see what was there locally. And he popped up. He was the first search. And he was about a mile away from where I lived at the time. So I messaged the owner who had him at the time. He was 12 weeks old. And the reply was, yeah, can you come and get him now? And this was at 9:30 at night. So I was like, well, there's obviously they don't want him. So I went there and he was just in a flat on his own, or an apartment on his own, in a cage. No food, no water, no toys. The guy opened the cage, he sprinted straight over to me, looked pretty scared. And I thought, no, I'm having him, he's mine. And here he is, getting the best haircut. Looking dapper as fuck, loving life. So yeah.
What do you do with the tail?
Leave the tail. The reason his tail looks all shit is I cut it all off once because it was all matted and it's never quite looked the same. I'll probably give it a quick scissor cut So I'll comb it and then just line it up. There's not really much you can do with the tail. Let's do his shoulders. Good boy, Wicket. Let's have a little look at you. We're about 2/3 done. This is the bulk of his fur. All that. Make another dog out of that. Normally I put the 9. This is a 3mm adapter on this. If I can get it off. Let's put a 9 on, and then I'll do all of his all of his chest. So I go against the grain. You see, it's not taking a lot of hair off. It's kind of just tidying it. So I go with the fur rather than against it. Sorry. And then just keeps it nice and tidy. Doesn't it, Wicket? Because you're a good boy. So you see all this chest where it's all long and fluffy? I think it looks nice like that. So I'm just tidying this up rather than cutting it all off. Yes. Look at you. What a looker. Just like your dad. Right. Stand up. Up. Stand up. How's it look so far? Is it right? Right. So that's... I'm going to tidy his legs up now. His legs, he doesn't like me really touching his legs, so I don't really do a whole lot to these. I just run the clipper right through it, take a lot of the weight out, and right at the end I'll tie up his feet. So it just takes all the excess off, so you go with the fur. You see not much is coming off, so I still want his legs a bit long, but it's enough to keep it tidy. Good boy. You're such a good boy. You pull that out, so it's all there. So you can see where it's a bit longer, and the clippers should just take care of the longer bits on its own without you doing much. See, it doesn't take a whole lot off. One of the other reasons I don't go to the groomer is not because I don't trust them, it's because they do too good a job. So when I get him back, I'm like, who the fuck is that? So you get your dog back, and it doesn't even look like your dog anymore. So I think, well, if I do it, I'm going to do a shit job, and it'll still look the same. As long as he's comfortable. And I'm pretty sure he'd rather, if he could talk, I'm pretty sure he'd rather I did it than a stranger. Stop moving. Alright. Let's tidy up his head now. So with this, just change it to the even longer, the longest attachment they have. Because I don't want to take any length out of his face. I just want to kind of take any of the stragglers off. So there's the ear, just go around the ear, like that, just make sure his ear's nice and even. There we go, good boy. Look at your ears. Nice. Ooh, I thin some of these, my thinning scissors, so all that like in his ear there, kind of without making it such an extreme cut. You just kind of, obviously you don't want to cut his ear off, but he doesn't really fidget too much, so he's pretty good. Right, have a look, Wicket, have a look, head up. Oh, those ears look great. If you can see, you just take all the extra little bits off. They're just the fuss, because I don't want it in his eyes. Good boy. Good boy. Come on, it's all right. Careful not to get in the eye. There we go. Sorry. Let's get your little quiff. So that's about 90% done. I've just got to do his belly, get any stragglers off. But he looks the same, doesn't he? He looks the same. This is the point. This is all I want, is I want him to look the same as he did, just without all this fur on him. Wait, nicely. Nicely. So these are the thinning scissors. It's literally just to trim it out of the way of his eyes. Because, obviously, you don't want all that hair in his eye. Just on his, so trim all around here, obviously where he wheezes, to keep his belly like short. There's not much fur here anyway. I just tied it up. It seems to get a lot less itchy. I wonder how many people go, oh my god, you just touched the dog's dick. Yeah, I just did. I just touched his fucking dick. Look, see, this is his bollock. Touching his bollocks, because he's my dog. And I'm not going to wash my hands, I'm just going to eat. Now, all the tail, like that. And we'll just... That's it. Alright, that is it, you're done. Go and be handsome. So fucking good. Wicket, show off, do a little, put your t-shirt on, put your t-shirt on. Put your t-shirt on. That's it. You take my little Red Hot 1 t-shirt. There he is. Right, you're going to play with your ball now.